Good afternoon. My name is Sally Sanchez, and I am one of the co-founders of the New Mexico Crusaders for Justice. I would like to thank all of you for coming out here today to show your support. The reason we called everyone together is to make our voices heard, and hopefully Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham and all 112 legislators will hear our cry for help. On October 26, 2021, Alicia Otero and I had a meeting with the governor, and we addressed the crime issue with her. She informed us that she has a crime package that is being presented and was very confident that it would get passed. At that time, I asked her if the crime package did not go through, would she call a special session for it like she did for the cannabis. She informed us at that time that she would, but again, spoke of the confidence she had that this legislation, it would pass. Well, here we are, the session is over, and only a couple of crime bills passed. The session ended on February 17th, and she has still not called a special session. I wrote and sent out 112 separate emails to all 112 of our legislators, and only received 2 emails back. If we can't reach out to our legislators and have them communicate back to us with our concerns, then why are they in office? In that letter, I offered the help of all the families to sit down with them and talk to them about what violent crime has done to our lives, what we would like to see happen, and to try to work together. We wanted to share our experiences that we've had with the judicial system, with the changes in our lives. We were hoping to have them understand our point of view, as we are sure they have not experienced it firsthand themselves. It is saddening that they do not care enough about their constituents. So today, I am here with all these other families and members of our community to again ask the governor if she is going to call a special session. We need to get more crime bills passed. We want to know if the cannabis law is more important to the state of New Mexico than the lives of those who live here. Mayor Jim Keller has already spoken on this issue, and he has said publicly that he supports a special session. And I am sure that the DA, Raul Torres, Chief Medina, all the police detectives, OMI, the hospitals, everyone affected by the revolving door of gun violence would like something done about it. We are not wanting to see another record year of homicides. We are asking for everyone to put aside their political party. This is not about Democrats or Republicans. Murderers do not choose one party over the other. Let's all work together for the common good of our state and the citizens who live in it. Thank you. And I am the voice for Antonio Jaramillo.
Hello everyone, I'm Alicia Otero and I'm a co-founder for the New Mexico Crusaders for Justice. And I'm here to tell you my experience with trying to save New Mexico. We went to Santa Fe. We sat on our computers every day during legislation. We called and emailed legislators. We took our parade float as a symbol of all the loved ones lost. While we were in the roundhouse, we were nervous. We cried for help. We noticed the legislators were not giving us the respect of their attention. They were looking at their phones, walking out, and talking amongst each other. We walked out of the roundhouse feeling defeated and hopeless, but we keep fighting. During legislation, we watched the crime bills get tabled one by one. Even though we cried for help before every bill, our cries fell on deaf ears. We were upset. We listen to people who know nothing about our pain. We wake up every morning wishing our child was still here. We wake up knowing a piece of us died with our child. We wake up not feeling safe in our own city. We wake up feeling like our world stopped, but everyone else's keeps going. We need a special session to change bail reform amendment, abolish the Arnold Tool, and toughen existing laws. Allocate resources towards booting DOJ and fix our agencies so the cops will stay. We must do to make change in New Mexico. Our children are not safe going to school anymore. We reached a record-breaking homicides. How many more people have to die for change? We are woke and we have paid attention to all lawmakers who voted against the crime bills, and they must be voted out for public safety of New Mexico. It is not about Democrat or Republican. It's time to stop lawmakers playing politics with public safety. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Josette Otero. People are dying from gun violence in New Mexico every day, from school children, road rage, victims of domestic violence, to people going about their daily lives. My son was murdered on April 22nd, 2020, driving his car and was shot down for no reason at a stoplight. As we mourn the lives of those killed in the incidents of gun violence across the state, we need to take action. Our loved ones are dying. We are losing hope. We should all do everything in our power to keep tragedies like this from happening again. When it comes to us losing loved ones, no one cares or understands until it happens to them. We need new answers to address our long-standing struggle with gun violence. This is why we are calling out the governor and the legislators to do their job that they were elected to do. Today, we have real problems with guns because it's so easy to obtain and so many misuse the power of such a dangerous weapon. The governor's efforts are strongly towards other issues like legalizing marijuana, while there is little to no efforts taking action to address the issues on crime and gun violence in our state. Governor Michelle Grisham, we are deeply concerned about the gun violence, as you should be. And as your constituents, we improve you to address this epidemic plaguing our state and destroying our communities. We ask you to please call a special session, like you said you were going to during the meeting with the New Mexico Crusaders for Justice. We know that you signed a bill, but it isn't enough. We need the bail reform to be amended, we need the Arnold Tool to be removed, and we need to stop the revolving door. Gun violence is a public health issue, and it is taking an unacceptable toll on our society. You must act now. No more time must be wasted. Our communities, alike our hearts, are filled with rage and sorrow for the loss of life and the trauma that it brings. We need you to take action to quell the terrible epidemic of gun violence. Our society is suffering. We look forward to working with you to enact these common sense measures to reduce gun violence, and our prayers are with you and our support is behind you, and we are asking you to lead. I am Kyle Martinez's voice.
My message is for the families of New Mexico. I urge you to take a stand against injustice. I urge you to take a stand against violent crime in New Mexico. Because until we take a stand against violent crime in New Mexico as a whole, the changes will not come. We must hold our elected officials accountable for their actions. We must hold them accountable. Until we take a step in the right direction, nothing is going to happen. I urge the families of New Mexico to take a stand. Write letters to your congressmen. Let your voices be heard. But please do not sit back and do nothing, because unless you do something, nothing will change.
In 2020, I lost my husband to gun violence. And just 4 months ago, I lost my son. He was my only son, my baby boy. He was 20 years old. We need these laws to change for our future generation. Please speak up if you know about guns being sold on the street, on the internet, and the ghost guns. My voice is for Elijah Vallejos and my husband, Jose Vallejos. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Crystal Nash, and I am going to also say, to the citizens, this is our city, this is our state. The only way that we can make change is by coming together. Although we have a great outcome right now, there's more of us out there. There's more of us that need to speak up. Stop hiding behind your computers. Come out here and stand up for justice, stand up for our city, for our state, because right now, sitting behind your computer saying, oh, what's new, whenever there's a post about a homicide, that's not going to fix anything. Talking about the governor, talking about the mayor, putting these people down isn't going to do anything. Your voice is going to do more if you use it appropriately. So this is our community. We need to stand up for it. We need justice. We need to show the criminals that we are going to take over our city and our state. And we've had enough.
Michelle Lujan Grisham, please help us get justice and start getting bail reform. And I'm the voice for Dominic Lewis.
Hi, I'm Brittany Angelique Ramirez's mother. She was taken away from me in November 21st of last year. Now she left behind her daughter, who is now 3 years old, who probably was a repeat offender. I don't know who did this act, shot her in the head, left her lifeless, and now left her family lifeless without her. You know what? New Mexico has to change. We all as a community need to gather together and take action. Otherwise, our families are going to be, our children are going to be brought up in this state, and these repeat offenders are going to continue, because all they're doing is getting a slap in the hand and being let out. And that's not fair for our children, for our elders, for everyone. Thank you.
Our brother, Dominic Lewis, my niece already came up and spoke, but I just wanted to bring attention to the fact that we lost him March of last year, and the person who killed him was out and committed another gun crime by November. So he's in jail currently, but if he wasn't released the second time that he committed a gun crime, we would still have my brother. And if he was put away when he took my brother, he wouldn't have gotten an opportunity to commit another gun crime. We have to get stricter laws. We have to take these things more seriously, and most importantly, guns shouldn't be so accessible to the community without proper registration and background checks. So I just hope we can use our voices, our pain, and the memories of our lost loved ones to make changes that really need to happen in our community and our city.
Hi, I'm the father of Isaiah Villanueva. He was murdered in 2019 at a party. It's already going to be almost 3 years, and the trial's still being pushed back because of COVID. He's going through the juvenile system. I'd like to ask to stiffen up the laws for the juvenile system. It's a complete joke. And, thank everybody for coming out and showing support. And let our voices be heard. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Tiffany. My sister was Brandy Garcia. She was killed in 2020, September 18th, by her boyfriend and abuser, Robert Benz. He ran over her multiple times in front of her children and our dad. Currently we're just awaiting trial, going through all the motions. My family's been threatened by him as well. He's been charged for that. He did have priors as well. He's a violent offender. And I think that's, along with all these other families, we're all facing the same thing here. These people are violent people. They are doing this type of thing time and time again, and they're being released to hurt another family. Her kids do not have a mother anymore, I don't have my sister. My parents do not have their daughter. My sister was a very beautiful person, and nobody deserves to leave this earth the way that she did. Thank you for allowing us to speak. I just really hope that a change can be made in honor of all of our loved ones. Thank you.
My name is Jessica, and my son is Enrique Leija, and he was taken from us January 26, 2021. And I am the voice for my son, Enrique Leija. And this is his brother, Mariano.
Hello, my name is Vicky Maestas. My daughter is Angelique Anderson. She was 15. She was taken away on May 2nd, 2020. I just want to be the voice for her so we can change this so it doesn't happen to anyone else. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Luis Otero. My son was Elias Otero. He was shot and killed on February 11th last year by juveniles. These juveniles that are going around town right now, they have no respect for the law, they have no respect for the public, they have no respect for the community. We need Michelle Lujan Grisham to get these laws and sign these laws and get the special session so that we can keep these criminals behind bars and keep them behind bars. These violent criminals that are killing our children. There's so many of our children that have been killed by these juveniles and these violent criminals that they need to stay behind bars. If they're not staying behind bars, they're going to be released and they're going to come out and commit more crimes, and this crowd's going to get bigger. It's going to get more bigger. So we need the Michelle Lujan Grisham, and we need her to sign these laws and get this special session so that we can keep these criminals behind bars. I am the voice for Elias Otero.
My name is Mari, and I am the voice for Daniel Bustos, who was taken June 17th by a repeat offender, and he killed one more person before he got caught. He killed my cousin. I'm the voice for Daniel Bustos.
Hi, my son is Ryan Spranger Jr. His life was taken April 21st, 2022. I am his mother, this is his father, and his little brother. My son was murdered, and laws do need a change. We are tired of every day that something on the news, someone's life was taken. We need a change. I do not want to lose any more of my children due to gun violence.
It's a very difficult thing to go through. It's a roller coaster. Emotions, feelings we're all going through. And I really hate to say this, but there's people that are waiting in line to get on this ride that we're on. This is not over, and it's going to continue to happen until something is done. A lot of families that are not out here today probably wish they could be out here, but they do not have the strength to be out here. And it's hard to go through this. So please, family members, these victims, come and help support. Send emails out, get the word out that things need to change. I shouldn't have to say that because they have been talking about this going on for a while.
And one last thing, if you are part of any of these families, kids' murders, turn yourself in. Our kids need justice.
I want to thank everyone for coming out today. I feel your pain. I hope that the governor feels our pain too so she can help us. And after this, we're all going to my house to make Easter baskets for our first annual Easter eggs brunch and hunt. And you're all welcome to come.
again, just like to say thank you for the news for coming out and supporting us. Thank you to all of the families for coming out and being the voice for your child, because we need to speak louder. People need to hear our pain, and I'm proud of every single one of you. And we are the New Mexico Crusaders for Justice. Thank you.